yelling. I said, yeah, I know. He's doom and gloom.
Yeah, but
it's all bad. It's all bad.
Well, no,
5-3. Let me ask you a question.
The day after, we're reacting.
I know you are.
We can let things settle and we can move on down.
You sounded like the season was cooked. I'm just telling you, my perception. Let me ask you something. And I can ask every Niner fan, 888-957-9570. We'll go to the calls in a second.
Well, the number one seed feels like it's out the window.
Oh, but that's done. That's done. Just
win
a division.
We spent 6 months in the offseason talking about the number one seed.
Win a division, whatever. Win a division. I don't care. Just get to the playoffs. When I get to the playoffs, I'll worry about the playoffs.
So we're moving the goalposts?
No. We're not moving the goalposts. If I asked you before the season, hey, Shasky, if I said to you, Shasky, they're going to be 5-3 going into the bye week.
I would say that wasn't good enough to get the number one seed.
Oh,
not to get the number one seed.
You would have said 5-3. Okay, I'll take that.
No. I
told you. No, yes, you would have. If I told you before the season, hey, Shasky, they're going to be 10-7 or 11-6. What would you have said?
Wait, say that again.
10-7 or 11-6.
Then I think most reasonable 49er fans would say, yeah, you're going to be on the road the entire playoffs, and you're probably because this is about winning the Super Bowl. Like, if we're being real, look, just making the playoffs, that's great for Detroit. That's great for Detroit. You're the freaking 49ers. You just gave a guy $125 million guaranteed. You have a Super Bowl window. We have a championship opportunity. Like, I think context matters.
So if I would have told you 11-6, okay, you're a 2 or 3 seed, you would have taken that?
I don't think 11-6 gets you the 2 seed.
Maybe
I think
3 seed.
I don't even know if it wins you the NFC West this year.
Yeah, it might not.
We'll
see.
It
might not. We'll see.
We'll see. No. Like
Seattle may lose in Baltimore this week.
You said offseason Super Bowl.
Don't worry about it. I'm
bust.
asking you.
I'm telling you.
You weren't on a Super Bowl.
I expected at least 12 or 13 wins.
No, if I said 11-6, Shasky, 2 or 3 seed, you would have taken that. Stop the cap.
From a bird's eye view, probably. But to win a Super Bowl, no.
You can still win a Super Bowl at 11-6.
Oh, yeah. I can still hit the lottery. You're right.
Win a Super Bowl. You can still win a Super Bowl. Why couldn't you? Why can't you win a Super Bowl?
The algorithm is telling you with the one bye, it is really difficult to go on the road 3 straight weeks and to try to win. It's just hard. The way that they have it set up now, if you got the number 2 seed 3 years ago when the first 2 teams got a bye, it just, the path is a little easier.
So we've seen this new format for 2 years, right?
Uh-huh.
The first year, did we not see 2 wildcard teams go to the Super Bowl?
And who was it?
Cincinnati and L.A.
Yeah, Cincinnati went on the road and knocked off,
so you're just saying it's impossible.
They
didn't have a bye week.
And the LA Rams, the LA Rams, they won the division and they hosted the NFC Championship game. That's why the Niners went on the road.
But you know what? They had to go to Tampa Bay and win the divisional round.
Yeah, okay.
They had to go to Tampa Bay. They had the wild card game at home. They went down to Tampa Bay on the short week. On a short week with the Tampa Bay, it then came back home. Yeah. But they didn't have a bye week, right?
No, but they won the division.
They didn't have a bye week.
Oh, okay.
They didn't have a bye week.
Yeah, and it was very difficult.
This format has been in place for 2 seasons.
And last year, the 2 teams that had the bye waltzed on into the finals.
But the first year, the teams that didn't have a bye went to the Super Bowl.
But they still won. Both teams won their division.
Okay, that's fine. The Niners still are going to win their division. Well, they're going to outlast Seattle.
I don't think, if you ask me 10-7, 11-6, I don't think that's good enough to win the NFC West. Man. So that's where I'm saying to you, that's not good enough. I'm looking at it now. Detroit is going to win 12-plus games.
They're going to be good. They're going to be a problem.
And so they're probably going to be the 2 seed,
they're
right?
Probably going to be a problem.
So even if the Philadelphia Eagles, which right now they feel like the top dog.
What you guys tell me, though, a few weeks ago, in a playoff game, you're taking Shanahan over Dan Campbell, right? That's what y'all told me a few weeks ago.
Well,
let's not flip-flop now. When the going gets tough, baby, let's embrace it.
You're asking whether I thought that 5-3 was good enough? No. Losing 3 games in a row the way that they did, considering how they started off, it's disappointing. Like you're taking a deep breath and trying to look at it from really high. Right now, they're injured. They're going to miss Banks for a couple of weeks now. I still don't know that Jennifer Lee Chan said that Trent Williams still had a limp, even though yesterday Shanahan said that he's hopeful he can return to practice next week. Not this week, but next week. Like, their offensive line is in trouble right now, and they're beat up. I look at their Dre Greenlaw. He's been day-to-day for about 3 weeks now. He has not looked like the same player, and I love Dre Greenlaw, and it's very important that they have him because they don't have Al-Shaair as a backup anymore. Their safeties have not been wrapping up.
Al-Shaair was He was whatever.
Well, he was a reliable bench guy. I mean, he was a reliable bench guy, and I think that they miss him. I think right now it's pretty clear Jimmy Ward in the slot was better than what they've gotten from Isaiah Oliver.
No doubt.
I don't think anyone's debating
Let's
that.
be honest.
And Charvarius Ward looks like he's taking a big step back.
He is taking a step back. But you know what? I see a lot of blame on Steve Wilkes, and that's fine. But guess what? Steve Wilkes can't tackle for them.
No, I'm with you on that.
He can't rush the passer for them.
They got 3 stops in the third quarter.
They forced some turnovers.
Yeah.
They forced turnovers on Sunday.
They got lucky that Cincinnati missed a field goal. It would have been the first half. If you look at the defense, watch the game back. First half, the defense was really bad. Second half, though, in the third quarter, I thought that they made adjustments.
I want to get into the Niners a little bit later because I did feel like I got a sense that Niner fans, and just hearing from Niner fans, and I get it. That was a tough loss, but I thought they were losing that game anyway. Going into it, that was a bad spot for them. Think about it. Think about what went down. They just played 3 straight teams coming off a bye week.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Monday Night Football, short week. Now you got to get ready for the Bengals, who had plenty of rest, getting ready for you, and they're rolling right now. Bengals are a Super Bowl contender. Super Bowl contender.
Yeah, if you took a step back and said at the beginning of the year you lost to the Bengals, totally.
Nothing went right in that football game in late third quarter. It's a 17-10 game. 17-10 game. You had no business being in that game.
I agree.
Without Debo and Trent, you're still in that game. I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that. They're a couple plays away from being 7-1. The reality is they're not. They're not. They're a couple plays away from being 7-1. Are they not?
Well, if their kicker, like I told you, made a field goal, but you lost to PJ Walker, a third string. That's
all I said was they're a couple plays away from being 7-1.
Well, and I'm a couple of lottery tickets away from being a billionaire.
You look at things negatively. I look at it positively.
Well, no, it is what it is. They are where they are.
Positive.
They lost to a Justin Jefferson.
Would they be in the playoffs right now? Would they be in the playoffs right now?
Yeah.
Give me the playoffs.
So that's good enough.
Give me the playoffs. Okay. No, it's not good enough. Well, give me the dance. Give me the dance and tango with the big boys.
Your tone has changed a lot in 2 months.
No.
Because you said all year, it's not Super Bowl and try again. No. It's Super Bowl or bust.
Who's saying Super Bowl or try again? My goal hasn't changed. I'm still on the Super Bowl or bust hype. My goal hasn't changed just because they're 5-3. My goal hasn't changed. And now, if you want to quit on the season and say, hey, they're not going to the Super Bowl, then you go do that. I'm not doing that. Tyler in the city. Get Tyler in here to talk about the Niners because I'm sure he's doom and gloom. Let's go. Let's go, Tyler. Come on. Get in. Tell me why the Niners are done, Tyler.
No one has said they're done.
Ooh, Bonte and Shasky. Ooh, this is the ghost of Trey Lance. Ooh, you guys set me off to Dallas to die. Ooh, I never threw 2 picks in the fourth quarter.
Oh, come on.
Now it's come to reap the benefits. Come on. It's the ghost of Trey area.
Oh, man.
No, fellas. I'm really just calling in to say we really need to appreciate what Stephen Curry is doing right now. It's probably never going to happen again in the Warriors franchise history, but it's just really special, and I want everyone to really just appreciate it and enjoy it while it's here, because once it's gone, it's literally going to be like the 49ers when they lost Joe Montana and Steve Young. And how we're just reliving the 80s and 90s. We're just going to always relive 2015 through however long Steph plays for. And, man, thank you, Wardell, Stephen Curry.
How about CP3, Tyler, real quick? How about CP3?
Oh, man.
Bro, CP3 in the second unit, oh, my goodness. I thought JK and Clay not being there last night was going to make a difference. CP3 and the Noya activated as the point guard, with TJD, and Saric just both out there at the same time, and they're still making plays, and CP3 is out there cooking Zion. Like, bro, ring number 5 is on deck, Warriors fans.
Oh, I love the 5.
Ring number 5 is on deck, Warriors fans. Get ready. Let's go.
I love the
Stephen
vibes.
Curry MVP year.
I love the vibes. You know, I love the vibes. Title or bust. Nothing's changed around these parts because you lose 3 games in a row. Nothing's changed. I'm still Operation Las Vegas. I'm still there. Are you not? Are Niner fans out down bad? You're done before November. Or are we done?
No one said that.
Let's just punt football then. We're done. You sound like you're done. We'll get to the rest of the calls. 888-957-9570. Back to the Warriors. We got Niners. We got Baldy at 7:30. We got plenty going on today. This is going to be a fun show. It's going to be a fun show. Y'all lucky I wasn't here yesterday.